Hi everyone, Belle again here from Road to Belle in collaboration with Love Malta. Since we released the videos last week, I've received many messages from people telling me that they're feeling lonely. Some of them live alone. Some are living away from their family to keep them safe. Some have lost their jobs and they just have an overwhelming feeling of loneliness. Some are having fights and arguments with their partners and feel like they have no one to talk to. Some are not taking care of themselves, not showering, not eating or binge eating. And these are actually younger people. People that are here on Instagram and on Facebook. Sometimes people with a really wide network of people around them, and they still feel lonely. Loneliness is actually a very subjective feeling that you have no one, feeling disconnected, feeling scared, feeling misunderstood. So we need to start with compassionate listening and questioning. Do not take it for granted that your friends and your family are doing well. Ask heartfelt, compassionate questions. When you call your family up or your friends up, ask them questions and wait for the answers. Let's not just ask, how are you, and move on. Let's ask questions like, how are you feeling? What have you been thinking about? And stop and listen to the other person. Compassionate listening happens when compassionate questioning happen. Do not be afraid of feeling too intrusive or making people feel uncomfortable. Sometimes asking just one question can make all the difference to the person. It can even save a life. So just like we learn first aid when we're taking care of ourselves in case of physical accident, at these times it's even more important for us to learn psychological first aid. And asking compassionate questions and listening compassionately is the first step in this toolkit. A quote I heard recently and really resonated with me was, compassionate listening is giving permission to the other person to empty what's in their heart. And it really struck a chord with me. So how do we become a compassionate listener? Ask questions and understand how the other person is feeling. And listen. Listen without judgment, listen without filters, without wanting to impose your feelings and ideas on the other person. In compassionate listening, we want to be there for the other person. We want to be able to receive what they have to say and just hold space for the other person to unload what is making them feel sad and isolated. Being a compassionate listener is a privilege. You get to help those around you by just being there. Thanks for listening and stay safe. Bye for now.